Remember I was telling y'all that Jake Paul is used to tell a story? When he fought Mike Tyson, it was 1997. SR&BG and legalized slavery. Somebody asked me about the immigration. I didn't want to get into it. I didn't want to make videos about ICE and the Haitians and the Mexicans and the raids. I didn't want to do it, but I have to do it. Now, Saturday, Jake Paul, he fights Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., right? And today, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is arrested by ICE. He's about to go to Alligator Alcatraz or El Salvador or Guantanamo Bay or something. Now, remember I told y'all that this is how they communicate? Remember I told y'all that this is how a guy named Charles Kelly, he made a lot of money betting on horses and boxing matches. He said that they tell a story. Okay, somebody asked me, is the immigrants gonna win or is ICE gonna win? You're looking at it right here. Jake Paul is ICE. Julio Cesar Chavez, you know who Julio Cesar Chavez is? Julio Cesar Chavez is Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez was an American labor leader, civil rights activist, and community organizer. Jake Paul represents ICE, and Julio Cesar Chavez, he represents Chavez, Cesar Chavez, the civil rights activist and community organizer. So if anybody was to ask me, hey, Wormwood, is the immigrants going to win the fight against ICE in the United States government? I will tell them no. And how do I know that they're not going to win? Because they're saying it right now. Saturday that just passed, Jake Paul, he defeated Cesar Chavez. Let's chop off the Julio and the Junior, and let's just leave the Cesar Chavez. Jake Paul, who represents ICE, he defeated Cesar Chavez. And after Cesar Chavez was defeated, to add insult to injury, Cesar Chavez was deported by ICE. You hear what I'm saying? What do it say right here? It says Mexican boxer Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. arrested by ICE days after fighting Jake Paul. Days after losing to Jake Paul. Like I said, boxing, the basketball, all the sports, movies, cartoons, this is how they communicate. ICE is going to win. Alligator Alcatraz is a reality. Alligator Alcatraz, man. They call them detention centers. Back in the days, they called them concentration camps. Right now, they call them detention centers. And the cold thing is, they put it right in your face, man. Alligator Alcatraz is going to be ran by alligators, reptilians. This is legalized slavery. Look at the alligators in this picture with the ice hats on. They're telling you right now who's behind this. You hear what I'm saying? This has been a plan for years. This is why it's so diabolical. It's been in the works for years. Remember, I told you that the higher you vibe, the more you think of time. You look at time in chunks, like 1 year, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years. These type of entities, they have 50-year plans, 100-year plans. The lower you vibe like a damn goldfish, you think by the second and the minute, the hour and the day. You don't think in 10, 20, 50 years if you vibing low. So they already knew. When they opened up the borders, they already knew. You best to believe that Joe Biden and Donald Trump, they working for the same team. They already knew. They not in jail. Only we go to jail. Is Donald Trump in jail? Is Joe Biden in jail? Is Joe Biden's son in jail? Is any of them in jail? We in jail though, right? They already knew, man. Even when they play like they don't like each other, they still playing for the same team. They purposely allowed all of these immigrants to come over here. Like I said, the fisherman, he opens up the net, he puts a lot of bait on the net, and all of the crabs come. He get crabs, he get fish, he get the little lobsters. They eat all of the food, all of the free food, and he slowly starts to pull the net up. And now you got all of the crabs and the lobsters and the little fish trapped inside the net. You understanding what I'm saying? And then he mix in a little sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy is the tendency to continue investing in something, time, money, effort, simply because one has already invested in it, even if continuing is not the best course of action. So they allow all of these illegals to come here. They play like they're turning a blind eye, but they know exactly what they are doing. They putting the food inside the net and they're watching all of the crabs eat. They knew what they was doing. Remember, I tell you, they work on 10-year, 20-year, 50-year, 100-year plan. I already knew when I went inside the Department of Public Social Services, when I went inside them damn places to get them food stamps and I seen all them damn illegals getting food stamps, I knew that there was a catch. I knew that this day was going to come. They knew that this day was going to come. Alligator Alcatraz. Is the illegals going to win? Are they going to escape Alligator Alcatraz and El Salvador? No, they're not. Jake Paul defeated Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez was an activist. He was the voice of the farmers, of the illegals. And they got defeated. You understanding what I'm saying? They already knew that this day was going to come. They purposely opened up the borders. They watched the illegals come in. They watched the illegals do whatever they wanted to do. They ate, they drank, they sung, and they danced. And they already knew that it was against the law. This is what the feds do. They allowed a drug dealer to sell the drugs for years and years. And then they build a case up on a drug dealer. And then they turn the drug dealer into a slave. They put the drug dealer inside the feds for 585 years. This is what they're doing to the illegals. I'm never the bearer of bad news. But if I was an illegal, no matter how I look, whether I was a Haitian, a Jamaican, a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, not Puerto Rican, I think they could stay. If I was from Cambodia or Vietnamese, then I'd be trying to leave because they got the power to put people in Alligator Alcatraz. And what you think they gonna be doing in Alligator Alcatraz? Experiments. Everybody's gonna be microchipped. You best believe that all of the prisoners of Alligator Alcatraz is gonna be microchipped. They're gonna have a place just to cremate people. You understand what I'm saying? Welcome to New Earth. This Earth right now that we're living in, this new Earth, we have Alligator Alcatraz right up in Florida. They plan on filling this up with Haitians and Cubans. I'm telling you right now, I'm not the bearer of bad news, but if you're an illegal Haitian or Cuban that's living in Florida, you might want to leave. I love my Haitians. Every Haitian that I came in contact with was really cool. I remember the first one I met up in Guam when I was in the military. His name was John Francois. He was a Haitian. He knew English and French. And he was cool. He wore gold and a lot of damn cologne, man. His cologne used to linger for a long damn time, man. I think all damn Haitians, do y'all wear a lot of cologne, man? I love Haitians, man. But if you illegal, I would rather be in Hades than Alligator Alcatraz. And no, the Most High is not going to come and save the day. I'm trying to tell you, man, Jake Paul and Cesar Chavez, it's a wrap. Remember, the Mexicans are the face of immigration, of illegal aliens and all of that. The Mexicans are. Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez is the Martin Luther King of the Mexicans. You understanding what I'm saying? And Cesar Chavez just got deported. You understanding what I'm saying? Welcome to New Earth. Donald Trump ain't playing. You know that dude up in Germany, up in the 30s? You remember that guy up in Germany in the 30s? And you remember them concentration camps, and you remember all of them trains, and you remember all of that type of stuff, the showers with the gas and all of that. Yeah, welcome to New Earth. Welcome to New Earth. And the alligators are also symbolic. They used to feed the melanated babies to the alligators. I'm so damn exhausted right now, and I got a lot of stuff on my mind. I worked out. I did a lot of cardio, man. I got a lot of stuff on my mind between my brother, my family, Alligator Alcatraz, the synchronicities and everything. You hear what I'm saying? Between all of that stuff, between the time, it's going by so fast. I know this video sound probably weird. I probably skipped over a couple of my words, but I really don't care, man. We living in a damn country that has Alligator Alcatraz. You don't understand, in the next 2-3 years, we're about to start seeing people executed on the street? You think I'm playing? I don't care about the glamour no more. I don't care about pronouncing my words right. I don't care about all of this shit. It's about to go down, man. SR&BG. Retain your seed and practice body gains. Fast, meditate, pray, drink your water, exercise, because it's about to go down, man. It's already going down. They are literally kidnapping people in the street. You understand what I'm saying? And we watching it. We're watching it. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, share, comment, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace, man. I'm out of here, man. This shit is starting to make me have a headache, man. A migraine. Y'all can't see this?